Staten Island, New York. You had a problem with that?
Hi, we're here at Prairie Fest in Oswego, June 2011, and I'm talking to Richie Castellano from Blue Oyster Cult and a longtime LeCover user.
That is correct.
And we just saw their show. It was absolutely awesome. What did you think of the show?
I thought it went really well. The crowd was great. The weather was great, which is very important, and we had an awesome time.
And there were a lot of people here.
Yes.
So let me ask you, how did you first get interested in music?
My dad is a musician, and you know, from very young I had music in my house, and my dad plays guitar. He's awesome, and he got me into it, so you know, I wanted to be like him.
Okay, all right. And you play several instruments.
Yes, I play guitar, keyboards, and bass, and I dabble in some other stuff, but you know, the guitar and bass really are my main instruments, and I play keyboards with Blue Oyster Cult only, nowhere else.
Nowhere else, okay, nowhere else. You heard that here.
Well, I had to learn how to play keyboards for this gig. So.
And what bands were you in prior to Blue Oyster Cult?
Actually, I just played in local Staten Island bands. I have a few original bands that I play with. One is called Two Part Invention with my friend Andy Ascalise, and the other one is called Morning Starlet, which is with my girlfriend Anne-Marie. It's a female-fronted metal band, actually,
okay.
And that's really awesome. You should check it out.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Any relation to Castellano House of Music?
I'm glad you asked. That's my dad's music store in Staten Island. He has two music stores, one on Highland Boulevard, one on Richmond Avenue, and he was the one that got me into LeCover because he has an extensive vintage amp collection, and every one of them has a LeCover on it. And so, you know, I remember I was bringing my gear to gigs and it was getting messed up. It was, you know, scratched. The Tolex was falling off all my amps, and he'd show up to an amp to a gig with this light case, light cover, and nothing would get messed up, and he had these pristine looking amps, and I had this ratty looking crap. And I said, you know, Dad, what do you do? What's the secret? He goes, oh, you have to call this guy Larry, LeCover, you know, he'll hook you up. And I put it on my brand new Angle amp, and it's awesome. The amp is in great condition now because of it. I play Ernie Ball guitars. I love them. They're made in California. They're awesome. Ernie Ball Music Man. I have a bunch of those. Everything has DiMarzio pickups in it, which is another Staten Island company. So you know, they're our homeboys. And I use Angle amps, and that's actually what got me to use the LeCover, because I got this beautiful amp from Angle. It came from Germany, and I said it looks so nice. I can't mess this thing up. I got to get protection for this. So, you know. It's still holding together, Larry. Thank you. I use TC Electronic effects, LeCover cases, and Audio Technica microphones and wirelesses. We have like the in-ear monitors. That's Audio Technica. You know, the guitar wireless. That's Audio Technica. And I also have a few PV items, especially like software. I'm using PV Revolver from time to time. And yeah, so that's it. And there's also more information about that on my website. And yeah, that's what I'm using.
What type of solo projects are you doing?
Right now, I'm working on a few things. I just recorded a song with Jules Bradino, the drummer from Blue Oyster Cult, and Danny Miranda, who was in Blue Oyster Cult but is currently in Meatloaf. He was also the bass player in the Queen and Paul Rogers tour. So we just recorded a track at my friend's studio in Staten Island, Phoenix Studios, and we're probably going to put that, you know, on the internet at some point. We might record a few more. That's instrumental, you know, shreddy, meedly sort of stuff. And I'm also working on the album with the heavy metal band Morning Starlet, and that's, you know, the female fronted metal band, and that should be, we're in the middle of that, so that might take a few months, but that's what I'm working on right now, so I hope to show everybody. I hope you get to hear it.
A website that you want to share with us?
Yes,
where we
there
can
is.
Follow up on all
there
of
are
these
many
things?
websites. All right.
All right, go ahead.
My website is richiecastellano.com.
Okay.
You could also friend me on Facebook, MySpace, Twitter. You know, I do all that stuff. Also, you can check us out at blueoystercult.com if you want to find tour dates, but the tour dates are on my website also. And yeah. And also, if you want to check out the music store, that's castellanosHouseofmusic.com. And so I know I just threw a lot of information at you. So if you want to maybe have that written down at the bottom of the screen, like richiecastellano.com, castellanosHouseofmusic.com, stuff like that. You know. We can do that. We can do that. Okay. So,
been with your girlfriend. Is that on your website?
Yeah, that's on Facebook. So
okay.
You know, find us on Facebook. It's Morning Starlet, which is MORNINGSTARLETT. Morning
Okay.
Starlet. That's like a spelling bee. So just you say it before and after the word. So.